Hey folks, thanks for joining us. Welcome to Tech Collab. We're glad you're here, and we are very excited to be continuing this series in Icarus. This is a brand new play from a new character, as if you had just installed the game. Kind of explaining how you would get into this game. We find it to be very exciting. So once again, we're going straight into the Olympus world, just like we did in the previous episodes. This is our third, and we are now heading into the third mission, Ice Storm Expedition. We are retrieving some device components, assembling them. Looks like we're going to go into the snow biome. We did not buy anything from the workshop, so you'll see we're coming down bare once again. If you'd like to see why, I highly suggest taking a look at Mozo Tice's version of this episode. Link is below in the description. He does a really great job explaining the workshop and some of our thinking with the money that we had earned so far. So I highly suggest taking a look. Both of our edits are a little bit of a different take on this, and we're excited to present both perspectives in the way that we've tried to uniquely do this series for you. Again, Mozo is a highly experienced player and YouTuber, but has never played Icarus before. Whereas we have Patu, an OG from the Tech Collab group, who is, as you see, diving down from the sky right now in his pod. And he is joining us with the most experience in Icarus. And I'm somewhere in the middle, but we have a great team, I think, together. It's a good opportunity to teach Mozo a bit about the game, and hopefully you all learn along with us and have some fun with what we're doing. So we'll let everybody jump on in and join the group again. So thanks for joining.
Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to Icarus. We've just watched Portu coming in for a crash landing in the forest across the water, which was very nice. I didn't gather where Dave was, so I'm just going to check the map. Give me 1 second, and also put you two on so everybody can see.
Hey, yeah, actually, I'm up here by Patu.
Yeah, you two are very close together.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Yeah. So I'm further down the valley, is it there? And there we see the boxes up on the mountain. Is it just the two?
And then there's the one in the black there.
Oh, right, yeah.
A little bit closer to us. Yeah.
Undiscovered country.
Yeah, and it looks like in the snow.
Cool. So, yes, welcome back everybody to another episode of us flailing around in the dark, not knowing what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. So we've got Tech and Portu with us again, who are going to teach me what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing, how you should be doing it, and why I'm not doing that. So first of all, just grab a load of resources. There's some very, very big fish in that lake. I'm not sure I want to jump in there. Soya beans.
So
coffee beans.
One thing I'm going to do here a little bit differently is, I know, kind of we were saying, as you continue on, you don't seem to have any issues with food, but in the beginning it is a little bit of a pain, and most of the food in this game needing to be cooked is kind of something where you'll see Patu and I in a habit that I don't think we really explain, where whenever we get somewhere that we're just going to end up stopping, we pretty much immediately place a fire and start cooking things. Whether it's the meats or whether it's some of the veggies we pick up, because, unlike some other games, eating the raw veggies is actually bad for your health. I think you do, actually improve your food bar, but you take some kind of a debuff. I forget what it is. Versus an actual buff if you're eating the cooked stuff. So anyways, that was one thing I was just going to kind of point out, and I've already lit a fire here right where we've started just to cook up the few little veggies I have.
Well, fortunately I was right next to some watermelons, so that's given me a head start. But historically, you'll notice in the last episode I have been eating raw pumpkin, so maybe that's something I need to stop doing.
Yeah, like you say, it kind of helps to keep your food up. Certainly don't be eating raw meat or anything, but I would if you can only eat stuff that's cooked. Besides, like you said, the watermelon.
Yeah. Okay.
And our good old favorite berries.
I've only seen one berry bush so far.
Funny, sometimes they're everywhere, and sometimes you're at a loss. It's like fiber in subsistence.
Yeah. Yeah, although I've never actually understood that. I think fiber takes a couple of days in subsistence. Like the first day, you might find you're struggling to find it, but if you can get through to the second day, usually it's all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let me just ditch some of this fiber. I don't need all of that. And we get stone and sticks. I think we probably do need those. Don't need that. Need that. There's one there. Something goes charging past me.
That was probably me.
No, it was chamois or something.
Sorry, I knocked a tree over towards someone there. That was very rude of me. Batu, was that?
I don't know, probably.
Hopefully it didn't fall on your head. This game is actually... that can happen. Or you can knock them over and they fall on your own head.
Something else goes running past me. And stone knife to start with.
Creature.
More stone. Stone.
So this one we are going into the snow biome, correct?
We
Yes.
are. Yeah, it looks like we've got that on the map. It's 2 markers in the snow and then 1 that's in the fog right now.
Okay, well that's fantastic.
Stay away from that wolf.
Oop.
Wolf right next to my pod there. That's not good. That's what happened in my first ever experiment with Icarus. When it first came out, I think it was in the beta. Oh, that buffalo's looking at me funny. My pod landed and I saw a wolf walk past my door as soon as it landed. And I thought, well, I'll just wait for the wolf to go. So I waited a few minutes and I thought, well, presumably the wolf is now gone. Jumped out of my pod and got eaten by the wolf. And that kind of put me off Icarus right there and then. I did carry on playing for a little while and I set up a little bit of base and all the rest of it. But the direction of what I should be doing next and why was not really apparent.
Yeah.
It was just like, here you are, here's your world, go get on with it. And I really had no idea what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, sometimes they almost seem intentionally vague in terms of really telling you what's happening to try to, add to the surprise. Oops, wolf. But it does make it hard when you don't know what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So I'm just noticing on this one, my mistake. Usually I take it for granted that we start in the middle of the morning, but in this case we're already at evening time here, so
Yes.
we
Yeah, I think we should overnight down by the lake here. That's probably the safest place. There's lots of deer and a couple of wolves. Yeah, we're not really going to be able to get anywhere before it's dark. So torch into there, bandages up to there. And I need to find some stone.
Now, I will say I did notice in the recent patch for this week, it seems like they did a number of updates, but in the new weather system that we had last week, there was a glitch. They almost did a... Oh, that's why I don't have your stream on mute. I was wondering why I was hearing your hacking there. Anyways, sorry. So they had an issue where the storms were much more severe than intended, and in the past than they ever had been, because of the new algorithm or whatever they had done to program in this new forecasting system. And so, I mean, that's kind of a relief, because if you recall, we basically entered and immediately had a storm.
Yes.
So that must have been a part of that glitch, and they've now supposedly fixed it.
Oh, good. Yeah, because that was quite harsh. I mean, I know they were only rainstorms, but we had a good couple of storms that both times I think I dug into a rock.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they were coming in, and that was the severity and the frequency of them was both much higher than it was supposed to be. And another thing I was going to point out
everywhere.
is if you see some of this yellow node, it's similar to the oxide, those clumps of veins or whatever you want to call them of some of this ore.
That's sulfur.
Yeah, sulfur is a good one. You don't need to pick up a lot, but I highly recommend teching into the next level of torch, the one called the wood rag torch. In the beginning for us, we kind of didn't do that, and we kept using the cloth one. Not the wood torch not the wood rag one. Anyways, much brighter, much nicer to have. So I highly recommend if you come across some sulfur, just grab 8 of it. That's all you need for your first torch, and that's the torch I'd always recommend trying to get to. I think you might have to be level 5 for it though. So.
As Porto goes charging past me on a mission.
Yeah, looking for stuff for fur.
Stuff for fur. Well, there was a wolf hanging around here.
Yeah, I have 4.
Yeah, I took him out.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right, I killed that rabbit on the run.
Ah.
Oh yeah, here, check this out, Mozo. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Look at my side.
Your side. Oh right, yeah. Oh, poor rabbit. Put him out of his misery.
Oh, that's another thing. It's tempting to go after these rabbits as I look at one right now, but they do not provide much.
No, they don't. I mean, they'll give you like soft meat, which will help with your buffs if you want to have an extra prime meat kind of thing. But otherwise, like 1 fur is about all they give, and not much bone.
What about baby deer? Any good?
They don't give you much either.
Yeah, they kind of intentionally don't give you much.
Oh, I don't have stamina. Can I pick it up? No.
Really need to...
I just had 2 slashes of that deer with my knife, but didn't get it. Right, I'm coming over to your fire. I think rather than doubling up on using up resources, I think it makes sense just to be in one place.
Yeah, alright, how am I doing? Still only 7 for Batu. I think we're definitely going to end up having to do our sneaky trick this time.
A very, very good possibility.
Yep.
Right in there, first of all. So
I have 11 fur.
Need that. Stone arrows.
I have 7.
Ugh. Do I need fiber, really?
Mozo, do you have some fur? Not yet.
No, not yet. No, that's why I was trying to get the deer, but I can't believe I need fiber. Been throwing away hundreds and hundreds of it.
You have some fur attacking you.
I do.
Yeah. There's a sleeping bag right there.
Right, exactly. All right, well, let's just go ahead and do it for both of us.
I got 24.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna end up doing it for both of us.
So I'll make this bed. We need a shelter.
Yep, making it right now.
Sweet. Okay. I'll keep looking for fur. I got 1 bed made.
Yeah, let's just...
I've got a bow now, so just making arrows.
Hey, level 9, wow.
And there's me still on level 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I went up in the level as well.
So here's where, yeah, you don't even need posts in a simple one like this. And we'll just build the last wall when we get in it. Alright, Patu, I think we're ready for you.
I'm busy.
Oh, let me cook some of this meat here.
That was an attempt at a long-range shot to save poor two.
Holy cow, that wolf was resilient.
Yeah. He didn't want to die, did he?
No, he wanted to kill me though.
Hopefully that will make
he
a
was
warm
close.
sleeping bag.
Alright, I got 7 more.
Okay. Well, I have 7.
Of course, I have to go eat some food because, well, you know, that wolf decided he wanted to take several bites.
And I will say, I was looking back, and I am quite amazed so far that we have all 3 survived everything that we've been through so far. So,
Oh, don't say it like that.
well, I say that because it's actually really not that big of a deal if you die. If you are solo, it can have bigger impact, but it's not too consequential. Like, there's no death run or anything like that where, you know, it times out and you lose all your gear.
Okay, how many fur did you say you got?
I have 7. So,
I have 11.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Just 11 after those wolves and everything?
Well, I had 24, so I had 4 already, and then I got 6 more, and I must have had another one somewhere.
Oh, but you have 1 bet already.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Mozo, I think we are ready for you.
Oh, right, okay.
I got enough to make another bed myself, so how many beds do we have to have?
We've got 1 down, we need 1 for each of us. So.
Yeah. If we can. I have 16. You have what?
I can give you another 2 fur.
Yeah.
That's all I was able to do.
Okay.
Alright, here, I got 1 more fur.
1 more.
So you need another fur?
Bow and arrows required.
What the hell?
I think you might need to extract some revenge on me for that.
I just might have to.
All right. Well, I'll take my
yes.
punishment.
Well,
I'll
take
just wait.
your arrow first.
Yeah, take your arrow out of my face.
Okay, there we go.
I'll get you when you're least expecting it.
Here, no, take me out. Let's show him the trick.
Oh, okay.
Okay, alright. That's what you want. If that's what you want.
Yeah, I insist.
Let me get it in frame. There we go.
Alright, are we ready?
Alrighty.
Yep. So much for team members, huh?
Savage.
Alright, go sleep, Mozo.
Oh, okay. Can't I steal all his stuff first?
Well, yeah, you can do that too.
Right. 1.
Alright.
And we're awake. And then you missed it there, but he just quickly revived me, and now I'm back up.
Right.
Oh, look at that. I did not even take an XP hit. Oh, no, because I didn't revive. That's right.
Yeah, you didn't revive yourself.
So everything is fine. The only thing that happens is usually your oxygen and water goes down, but even that didn't go down on me, so. It was pretty plain and simple. You know, if somebody else can revive you, it's easy peasy. If not, I would have taken an XP hit back to the beginning of the level I'm at. So, like level 9 here, I would be, like if I had to revive in the bed, instead of him coming up and reviving me, I would be reset to the beginning of it. So if you're almost about to break a new level, you take a really big impact. If you just upgraded to the next level, then your impact wouldn't be too much.
Gotcha. One of those. Might as well have a piece of cooked bacon, seeing as I cause it.
And my health is of course low, so I'm gonna do a little eating.
On veg at the moment.
Well, I wonder, shall we start venturing towards the first pickup point?
I think we should if we're ready. I mean, large deer.
I think I see a little forest, so I think we'll be able to stay out of the snow for now, and it could end up being a good place to set up a more in-depth base where we can start to really prepare ourselves for this. Because I'm looking there and I see a little bit of a snow. I was trying to zoom, but a snow entrance point there. A moa and a baby.
Ow.
Oh.
Haha. Didn't think I was going to be able to kill that thing.
Right, moving on. Oh, there's that yellow stuff. you were talking about.
Sulfur.
Or
What?
things.
What?
Yeah.
That was mine.
Here we go.
No, I won't. It's good.
Yay, level up.
Alright, let's see what
Nice,
Mozo
Chris.
is.
Yeah, I'm gonna get too much of that.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Oh,
no,
crap.
something's chasing me. Ah!
Something's chasing me too.
Oh
It's big and brown.
no! Wow, that
Hey.
one took a lot.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, another trick I was gonna say, I know we gather sticks, but if you really need a lot of sticks, these trees, the little ones that are kind of tree-looking instead of bush-looking, if you take an
Yeah.
axe to them instead, you get a lot
Oh,
of
right.
sticks out of it,
Okay. Yeah.
versus just
Iron
gathering
is
it with your
good.
hands.
Starting to see some different resources here. So we've had the sulfur. There's another one over there. And I think that was iron I
Oh.
just passed.
oh crap.
There's a dead bear with lots of arrows in.
Yeah.
He must have just been here, huh?
Yeah, I walked up on him.
Mozo, you want to harvest this carcass?
Do I? Yeah, I guess. Hang on, let me.
Oh yeah, I am full of
Yeah, so whenever you go do this video, you can zoom in on my screen and see how to keep from dying from bears.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'll be our
right.
first tutorial. We can maybe even try to get another one here.
I'll-
We'll be hanging out
Yeah.
in this valley, I think.
I was going to say, I'll get to see that after I've died to multiple bears.
It is, with this bow, it's a little harder because it's slow. So as you get up into the crafting bench and can build better equipment, it'll get easier.
Yeah, now you said crafting bench is level 10.
Correct.
So we,
Oh, I hear a bear.
if we're going to do a sort of building episode, then we would really benefit from being level 10 when we do that. So,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
but I still got my light on. I have, haven't I? Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I leave it on just for the viewers, to be honest.
Well, let's see. How far are we going to go? We're going to go right up. I think the last time we did this, Dave, we were clear up in here.
I think we kind of use this hill a little bit, but you don't want to get too close, because right up here is the actual snow biome.
Yep. I think Mozo
Well,
should go run around in there.
I think he'll get a feel for it here, but we do
Thanks.
need a base, I think, to start.
I would really love to. The problem is I forgot to bring my coat. So
When terraforming went south, the temperature up here didn't just drop. It went into free fall. It's a completely different world now.
yeah, that's quite cold.
Weather never recovered. It's just
You should go around and just go play in there.
Legos and group
Kind of
think they're
just
new
having a look at the
technology.
resources. I'm guessing there's going to be different resources and things here.
The unexpected.
Yep.
We've got oxygen. I think that's sulfur.
You can pick up snow too and get water out of it.
That's why you
Oh right,
But-
okay.
But you have to be a little higher level to actually make it worth your time.
All right. I was going to say it probably gives you brain freeze or something.
You got to put it over the fire or in a water catch.
Right. Well, so far it just looks like a cold version of. Well, obviously there's not as much fiber line around, but.
Okay, you should come back because here's a bear. Holy crap! Oh, it saw me. Oh, my bow's gonna die. Dave, take it.
Oh boy, you're right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm out of
Ow.
stamina. Yeah, there's a big bear in the middle of the thing there.
Yeah, my bow's gonna die.
All right.
Ah, thank you.
Well, I didn't get much, but I got the final shot.
Hey, it saved me.
Go on, bear, chase that deer. There's nothing happening here. Nothing for you to worry about. Yeah, you can groan all you like, but I don't exist.
I am gonna have to go get some water.
And just come out. Oh, there's a wolf. Just come out of the cold biome, and it hits me with a storm. Beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah. Here's a little base if you need.
I wonder how come you can't just, look up and open your mouth and get water. That'd be so handy.
Right.
Oh, there we are. Okay. It wasn't so bad. Just a bit cold, a bit nippy. At worst, I live in Wales. Do you want me to harvest this bear, or are we just leaving it there for the carcass to decay?
Might as well. Yeah. Definitely has resources. Ah, so this here, Mozo. Look at this. This is a deep mining deposit behind you.
All right.
If you look at it, it tells you it's aluminum.
Yeah.
So we can't do anything with it now. You can't whack it. There's some devices later down the road that you can craft and put on top of it that will basically drill into it. Anyways, I just thought I'd point that out. They're sort of scattered around the world.
Okay. Right, so we have a wonderful little hut here.
One downside to some of these little streams, if you are not a host, for some reason, you can't drink from them. You have to get a bigger body of water. But if you're hosting, you can drink from them. It's kind of weird.
Okay, right. What have I got that I... Oh, I don't need that. We did get some sulfur. Just stick that in there. Yeah, you said to get sulfur because... Was it the wood torch?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, that's a really good one. It's just much brighter, I feel.
Alright, I cannot craft a suture.
You're gonna die.
Yeah. Definitely not going to be the first time.
Hey, level 10!
Nice crafting bench.
I'm level 7. Right, where did you find water? Just back down the hill a bit?
Yeah, there was a stream, if you want. Or, you know what? There's a cave much closer. Should we show you the cave, or that might get a little hairy?
Yeah. Well, I'll let you kill the worms.
Sure. Yeah, then let's do that. I remember there's one kind of down this way. The end of this valley somewhere. So usually they're along the sides. They look like kind of an indent into the rock. So
yeah. I passed one on the way up here.
Oh, a random arrow in a tree.
Fairly away. Oops.
Yeah, it's probably my arrow.
It definitely wasn't my arrow, because when I was shooting at Dave, he was in the other direction. I mean...
Oh.
Did I say that?
That's what was whizzing by my ear.
Would I do something like that? Yes.
Oh yeah, I think it is all the way down here.
The stream probably would have been closer then.
Probably at this point. Forgot that it's... But we do need to collect our mission item. How close are we to that? We're really not far from that too. Let's do that after we get water.
Hear everybody picking all this rubbish up as they run past, like experience, and I'm always forgetting. I don't need fiber. Right? Why would I pick fiber? I don't need fiber.
Oh, this one's neat. It has like some light coming in from above.
feel redundant. I feel totally redundant. Oh, I think I just got brain freeze. No, I got dysentery.
Oh no! Out of this one, really, and I didn't. That's so funny.
What do I do about it? Just wait for it to time out, or
Yeah. Oops.
can't treat it or anything?
No inventory for this. Unfortunately, yeah, there might be, I think, some things that you can craft. Like different food sickness treatments, but I don't tend to do that. I think it just makes you, your food buffs
Right.
disappear much faster. So you can see iron here, you get a ton of experience mining the iron. You may not be able to.
Yeah,
Some of the higher level ones you can't do it with just your stone pickaxe.
Just looking at that, I'm not getting anything off aluminium.
Yeah, yep, I think so. Copper and, which is this one, and iron. Yeah,
Yeah, iron definitely gives. Try that again.
yeah.
It doesn't
maybe-
actually say you. No, I'm definitely not getting any off that.
That's the stone behind it, but I think you were getting this iron here.
Yeah, I could see the experience going up with the iron, but it didn't with the aluminium. So
Yeah. We could go get our first device component if we want on our way back.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so here's our box.
Yeah, just sitting here in the middle of the
Library.
valley. Must have
Yeah,
fallen from
it's like-
space.
Yeah. So we got space technology, and we're running around with stone tools and bow and arrow. Yeah. I want my laser pistol. Why can't I have a laser pistol?
It is very strange running around with the stone tools.
Okay, so interact, and there is a device component element from an experimental Larkwell-Martinez device. So I grab that, presumably? Put it
Yeah.
on my
Yep.
G-bar, do I? Or
I think you can just put it in your inventory, I want to say. Some of these components, just anywhere. Yeah. It reappeared
so
immediately.
retrieve device component number 2.
Yeah, so did that... No, it didn't disappear from the map, but yeah, now we have 2 more, and those are the 2 in the snow biome. So...
Yeah, so we have to go up that little snow biome alleyway thingy. I'll put that a bit further up, actually. And follow it round, and if you didn't want to travel through the snow so much, maybe we could we go... Yeah, we could go all the way around this mountain and then up on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we're here, so we won't. And clearly the game wants us to come this way, which is why I put the component here.
Seems like it, yeah. And put our-
Super. Right then.
So, we're coming up on
base.
night. We could, you know, head back towards the base and then start to get ourselves prepared. We'll probably start to build out this base and make a crafting bench and show you guys what that's all about now here.
I have checked into the furnace and the anvil.
Ah, you're level 10 too. Nice.
Of course, now I'm overweight because I have iron on me.
Alright, you haven't crafted a crafting bench yet, Paw, have you?
Not.
Okay, well, we'll start with that. I need a new torch.
Hang on, this base looks different. What's changed?
It's growing.
Oh, no, but this is wood, is it now, instead of thatched?
It is,
Yeah.
yes, correct.
Right.
Yep. Alright.
So how do I'm very close to level 8 actually, but obviously I need to get up to level 10. Is there a trick now for doing that?
You know, just chopping down trees and not collecting them is a pretty quick way. You get 300 a pop. Hunting really does end up being one of the biggest ones, but they're right behind you now. Or, sorry, that's Patu. We've got our first crafting bench. I'm gonna make ourselves one of those lights as well.
Yeah, I was going to, but I don't have any more tech points.
Okay. Do you have, I did the rain catcher
There we go.
and an oxide dissolver.
I do have both of those.
Okay, I have, I'll do the oxide dissolver.
Um,
3.
Get rid of some of this.
That. There we go.
I was gonna make up the furnace as well.
Yeah, go for it. So you're gonna start seeing things appear pretty quick here, Mozo, in the...
Right. Okay. Well, I've just got level 8, so I'm just trying to get some XP going. I am unfortunately getting over encumbered all the time. Doing a bit of deforestation, getting some oxide, and
Yeah, and now at this point, any oxide you have, just go ahead and bring it back to the base versus putting it in your suit, because we now have a way of doing it much more efficiently.
okay. That's not going to help if we're not at the base, though, is it?
True. Well, if you need oxygen, of course.
Yeah. Now this is an oxidized thingy. What's it? A dissolver.
Yep. And so then these oxygen bladders will hold oxygen, and they are much more efficient in how much oxide it is, you know, for the amount of time it takes.
Oh, what? So we take one of those with us and put it in our suit? Is that what
Yeah,
you...
exactly.
Instead of the raw oxide? Got you. Okay.
Yep. And I'm gonna go grab myself some ice now.
Okay, so you've made a storage crate, so I can stick this iron and copper in there. Are we collecting the fur and things together in one place, or...?
Might as well, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
The leather.
There's a bear.
Keep bone on
Oh,
me.
I've got... Dave, can you make a bandage?
Yeah.
I mean, dive from the bear first and then make one.
Yeah, exactly, I know.
I've got bandages if you need one, Pro2.
Yes, please. Since I can't, for some reason, I can't make it.
Split stack. I can't remember how you do one. I'll just split stack a couple of times.
Alt, I think it is.
Couldn't remember. Just split it a couple of times. I only had 4 anyway, so...
Thank you.
So another tip, you may not need it, but once we now start to have a lot more cooked meat ready to go, especially the plain cooked meat, that's not a bad one to keep in your hotbar, and you can just tap that and consume it. So here I'm putting ice now in this reservoir. Can't I do that?
Sorry, what you say? Plain cooked meat, just ordinary cooked meat.
Yeah, yep. And if you put it in your
White meat,
hotbar, yep,
gamey meat, cooked meat. Okay.
you can take that whole stack and just drop it in one of your hotbars, and that way if you're getting in an attack, each time you consume one of those, it recovers maybe 20% of your health. So you can just keep eating meat if you're in the middle of the heat of things and about to die.
Okay. So there's no advantage to splitting the meat stacks on the fire so that they cook simultaneously, presumably. Like
No.
some games, if you split the stacks into multiple stacks, it's like
Right.
if you want rotten meat and it's only the top one that rots, so you split it into multiple stacks and then the top one of multiple stacks rots, so you get rotten meat quicker.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So I'm guessing there's no benefit to doing that in the fire.
Not in this one.
Okay.
And
So
then-
is there a bladder? Is there a bladder I should take now, or should I
Yeah.
keep on oxide for now?
No, I would take the bladder and use that going forward, and now all the oxide, I would just bring it into the base.
Yeah. Okay.
Raw.
So let me put the oxide in there. Take that. And do it that way. Okay. Right, fine. Breathing out of a sheep's bladder. That sounds about appropriate.
And
Yep.
if you need any buffs or anything, we've got all of our cooked good meats and things. By all means.
Right. Okay. Swap that. Actually, don't need sticks. I'm not going to chop those. Just going to deforest this area so that all you environmentalists out there can get upset. See if we can kill the chamois with a tree. Ooh. Getting stuck in my own debris here. Now I can't see the deer because there's fallen trees everywhere.
Odd how that works.
Yeah. Ah, didn't get the headshot. Wow, these deer are tough, aren't they?
And if I missed saying it, now that we have this rain catcher, I did go grab some ice and put it in there. And so now anytime you need water, you can just walk up to that and you can drink directly from it.
Yeah, I did discover it.
There you go.
There we go.
And as soon as you have your first rainstorm, that thing fills up. You can never run out at that point. It'll fill up much faster than you'll ever drink it.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that's a nice thing to craft early on, once you get again to that level 10. So you will see, I just think it's a totally different game sometimes, the pre-level 10 versus, once you reach that and now have all these crafting benches and such.
Yeah, well, it definitely seems to be, because, as I say, previous episodes, all we've done... Oh, where's my mouse cursor gone? There it is. All we've done is sort of run around, and, there's not been any, what I would term, progression taking place.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've got a wolf. Ow. Oh. Why am I still in stealth mode? That doesn't make sense. At my carcass.
Alright, I've killed 50 creatures.
Ah. No. Knife broken. Something's damaging that, whatever that was that ran up there. Not sure what that was. Some of this repaired.
Wow, I cannot craft anything that's medical.
Really?
I just tried to craft antibiotic and it won't allow it.
Wow.
I think I know why. I gotta fix it. Just not sure how to fix it yet.
Interesting. Those trees that I chopped actually stopped the deer from running away.
Yep. They do create roadblocks.
Yeah.
And it's helpful whenever there's a bear attacking you as well.
Okay. Into stealth. See if we can find the deer in amongst the debris.
Oh, you moved stuff. I was like, where did everything go?
Yeah, a little bit.
I haven't even seen the crafting bench. Oh, yes. Benches.
Yeah. And then, what I also want to do is in the bottom left of this crafting bench that I'm looking at, go ahead and take that bow.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just chucking all the stuff in. Hang on.
And I would just go ahead and destroy the wood bow that you currently have.
Right. I'm not deliberately not putting the fur in there. You want the fur in the box, presumably?
The fur in this little textile bench to the left is where we're starting to... I was putting the fur.
Fur, and I'll keep the bone on me for arrows and things. No.
Alright.
The bow. Okay. Longbow. Okay.
Yeah. I think you will find a night and day difference now with that bow. And like that deer that you were shooting, you would have had that in one shot.
Let's try that one.
Dave, did you pick up the anvil?
Yeah. Do you have the iron
No, it's in the bench.
in the crafting bench?
Just looking for the
that all we got?
bow that
Yeah, that's all that's left after making the anvil.
Oh, right.
Takes 40 iron to make the anvil.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well...
Yeah, that bow you just made, where would I unlock that?
That is in tier 2. So once you get to the crafting bench...
Right.
Yeah.
So I'd need to be level 2.
Yeah, level 10 for that. Yep, so
yeah.
once you get that, you can see that opens up a whole level tier. And now, Mozo, one more thing I will show you here is in this anvil. Which is this little thing now that I put in between the 2 benches in the corner here. There is an iron knife. You can go ahead and grab that.
Okay. There are actually 2.
Yeah.
All right, and that's instead of one of the stone ones, so I keep a stone one as a backup.
If you'd like. It will last quite a while, so you won't find you have to repair it much.
Right. Okay, cool.
Pata, you want the other one? I've got to go get some more iron for a third.
That's where I'm going right now, is to go get iron.
Yeah. Do we have, did we empty out that whole cave, or should we go try to do another cave run?
It's not empty.
Okay.
I think we've reached a point now where we've got the first device, and you're getting the, what would you call this base? This is like a base camp, forward operating center. I don't know what name you'd give to it. But this, as you can see on the map, is right at the base of this very long snow biome run. Now, we obviously do need to be prepared to go up there. You saw when I ran up there earlier, it gets very cold very quickly. And I'm pretty sure if I'd have stayed up there, especially if it's been a storm, I would have been in trouble. We also did see what looked like a polar bear, only he was brown. He looked quite nasty. So there's going to be other predators and things up there we need to prepare for. But we're off to a good start, and we're far enough in now. I think we should maybe call this an episode, and we'll call this part 1. And then I think probably just off camera we're going to run around and get some more iron and bits and pieces. But just in terms of how far we got, I think we're getting there. And in the next episode, hopefully we'll be able to finish this mission off. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you everybody for watching, and please come back, see how we get on with the rest of this mission in the next episode. Take care now.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah.
Thanks.